Amazing. And for someone like you who's been in the domain for many years, you've clearly developed a process of your own, and you'll have people who are joining you that are raw or new to this domain.
Yes.
How much time does it take for them to say get to? I'm not saying at the same level where you are in terms of thought process, but at least be comfortable with adopting that framework. Because one is receiving the framework and say, okay, act on it, and the other is believing that, hey, this framework actually works.
Yes. So, everybody kind of develops their own method, right? So, like you correctly said, I have a very structured way of thinking, right? There are other fund managers in my team who have developed their own work. So they have been in the industry for some have been for 10 years, some 15, 20, 25, 30 years, right? So everybody develops their own framework, and it may not be as structured. So some people simplify it even further, right? In terms of, so that there are fund managers who will only talk to a few sell side analysts or strategists. They will not even bother reading reports of anybody else, talking to anybody else, because based on their experience, they know who they need to talk to and what are the questions to ask, or what are the data points to focus on regarding any stock or any sector or the economy, right? Mm, so that's one way to do it, right? The other way is, like I said, where I have kind of a framework, a thought process, data points that I track, and that's also because as part of my job, I'm expected to do it as the head of knowledge management. Like, I know I have a couple of people who I work with to kind of maintain a repository of all these data points and beyond all that. But even from my own personality point of view, this kind of structured thinking is more suitable for me. So, like, it has worked for me. So it's a very personal thing. Just like, in sports, every athlete has their own path to success. I mean, like,